Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Tarot Reading Live. Today is Thursday, December 4th, 2025. We got a full moon today. Yesterday, I can't remember if it was a full moon yesterday or today. It is today. We will start with an overall energy for the day. Then we'll go into a past, present, future spread with some clarifiers and a couple cards of advice from the universe. Thanks everybody for being here. And we'll pull our first card, Queen of Cups. Immediate past, the Moon. Oh my God. Currently, the Hermit. And immediate future, Four of Cups. Bottom of the first deck is the Four of Pentacles. So I'm kind of chuckling because yesterday, the Moon was in the current position. It's interesting. Four of Cups is still here. Four of Cups this is the third day Four of Cups has been here. There's something you're contemplating. The Queen of Cups is going to be the overall energy. Nurturing the heck out of something. Or you want to nurture the heck out of something. She was here the other day as well. Still kind of picking which part of life to nurture. You had a bunch of the Seven of Cups up there. And there are a lot of choices. And y'all were trying to pick which one to just nurture the heck out of. Immediate past is the Moon. So that Moon energy is in the past. I wonder which way to go here with clarity. There wasn't a whole lot of clarity around the direction, which I think is why it's so difficult to pick one, because there's still all of this lingering Moon energy of and I say it's still lingering because the Hermit's here, because the Hermit is still reflecting on yesterday's Moon energy of, I want to take a path, I want to move forward. There's just not a whole lot of clarity around it. The path is shadowed with just moonlight. Currently with the Hermit, that's a lot of reflection. It's a lot of inner reflection. It's kind of going inside and taking a moment to really contemplate. And it looks like in the near future, this is also a card of contemplation. This is also a card of, I'm just still not totally certain on which way to go. The Four of Pentacles is another card of kind of hunkering down. We got Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Hermit. These are all kind of like hunkering down cards of, I'm going to contemplate and I'm going to make a plan before I take any action. That's what's on the board right now. Let's do some clarifying. The Queen of Cups. Can we clarify the Queen of Cups, please? Five of Cups. And the Hangman. The Hangman was in the exact same position as yesterday. Another card of pausing. Another card of, let me just kind of sit here for a minute and look at everything from a whole bunch of different angles. Let me look at things from different perspectives. This energy of the Five of Cups being in here, though, that's that card of regret, of mourning something that is no longer, mourning something that you once loved. You can see how this guy is looking at those cups that have spilled over, and he's got two cups right behind him that are saying, hey, I'm still here. I'm ready to rock and roll. But he's still in this moment. He's still in this moment of regret. There might be some pausing and contemplation as a reflection, because you don't want to do that again. And that could be why you're waiting and really putting a lot of energy into this, because you don't want to have the same regret you've had in the past with this new choice that you have in front of you. Because you may have maybe you're in a similar situation and you're like, I do want to nurture this. I do want to move forward. And I remember in the past, there was a time it didn't turn out right. And I just want to make sure I'm putting my energy into something that is stable and can grow. Can we clarify the Moon, please? We have the moon clarified with the 9 of Wands and Justice. There's something in the immediate past with this moon card. It wore you down. Whatever this was, if this was a relationship, if it was an event, situation at work, a project, whatever it was, it really wore you down. It did end up being balanced in the end, but you don't want to do it again. There wasn't a whole lot of clarity while you were doing it. You kind of had to muddle your way through it. This is the 9 of Wands is the wary warrior card of, you know, man, you got your guards up. You know, you got your guards up because you don't want to do it again. Again, Justice is here to say, yeah, it did pan out. It did pan out. Everybody got their due justice. Everybody's all right. And it was rough. And there may have even been a legal matter that went along with it. With Justice being here, it might have even gotten some lawyers involved. It may have gotten in the court system. Let's see, with this Hermit in the current position, can we clarify the Hermit in the current position, please? 2 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords. Okay, so now we have 2 5s on the board. 5s are cards of change. 2 of Pentacles, there's that wane, that back and forthness, that which cup to pick, which way to go. Again, you are not rushing. You've been through this battle. You've done this before. You came, like I said, you came out successful. Both of these cards, they are cards of change, and they are cards of it was rough. They are also cards that you did, not all was lost. With the 5 of Cups, he still has these 2 cups here. With the 5 of Swords, you can see he has everybody's swords. It was how it was done. It was rough how it was done. And you just don't want a repeat of that. It's just, you're just trying to avoid that. Can we clarify this 4 of Cups in the immediate future, please? 4 of Cups in the immediate future. King of Wands, because this reading is not complete without the King or Queen of Wands. Okay, now we have 3 5s on the table. 5 of Wands. Definite change happening today. And the Tower, to just like say, yeah, I meant that. Okay. Yeah, this is big. This isn't something that is flippant. 3 5s on the table. Something is changing today. Something's moving. Something is shaking. The 5 of Wands is about conflict. The Queen of Wands, the King of Wands is about, I think he's here to try to, I think this King of Wands is here to help untangle these 5 of Wands. I think it's here to say, I'm going to help you with this. The thing about the King of Wands, when he comes in to help, it's a very active energy, so that could be some of the conflict as well, because at this moment in time, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of action going on. So there also may be a little bit of, I know I want to move forward with my passion. I know I want to move forward, and I want to nurture this cup, and I want to do it in a passionate way. You can see this guy with this 4 of Cup in the immediate future. I know I do. I really want to. And I'm just not ready yet. I think this card is just, I'm not ready yet, I think is what this reading is saying. This Tower is coming in to shake things up. This is they're part of the reason you're not ready yet is because it's gonna shake the foundation. It's and that's not a bad thing. You know, like sometimes it is time to shake a foundation. Sometimes we really do have to take something down to the studs in order to rebuild in a way that we want. It's just, man, it's a pain in the butt, isn't it? You know, like to rearrange your house or to actually remodel. Like if you're doing a new kitchen, I mean, you know, sometimes you even have to move. Yeah, you know, so it's not that it's not a good thing. Even good things, they come with this caveat of chaos. Even good things come with the caveat of chaos. Can we get a couple of cards of advice from the universe, please? Okay, here we go. 5 of Wands again. 5 of Pentacles, yeah, because that's the only 5 we don't have on the table yet. And the King of Cups. I'm glad the King of Cups is here. It's kind of softening the blow. And the Page of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands, King of Wands is here to say, you know, those are those people in our lives that are like, is it really that big of a deal? Just get your stuff and let's go. That's what this King of Wands and this Page of Wands in the immediate future, that's how they're talking in this reading. They're kind of like those characters in our lives that are like, really? You really got to sit here and think about this? Look at this. You can see the writing on the wall. Look at all these 5. We have every 5 now and a double 5 of Wands. Those are cards of change. We have the Tower. There is something going on in your world today, and in tarot time, that could be yesterday, today, tomorrow. Like time is a little bit more fluid in tarot time. But there's definitely, this reading is very, very clear that there's change or brewing. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of it. It will bring in, you know, when we lean into change that's for our highest good, it can still be chaotic because change is chaotic. And on the other side is like, if this man were to turn around and look at these 2 cups, there's another town on the other side of this bridge. He just needs to pick these 2 cups and walk across that bridge and into that new town. It's just daunting. And the Queen of Cups is here and the King of Cups is here to say, we are here to help you nurture. Whatever this cup is that you pick, whatever cup of love that you choose, we are here to help you nurture it. That's who you want to see in this reading. The King of Wands and the Page of Wands is here to say, come on, let's go. Let's leave all of the conflict behind. Let's leave it behind. There's a little fear involved with this 5 of Pentacles. Will I be left out in the cold? What will happen? Or maybe you're even afraid of what will happen to, like, let's say it's a place of employment that you've really been at for a long time and you've been working with people that you really care about and you know that it's time to change. And you may be thinking, but what will happen to this project? What will happen to the people I work with? I've been helping them for so long. It could be that too. I can tell you the cards on the table are suggesting that change is here. But all right, everybody. Good luck on your journey. The Page of Wands and the King of Wands, they're here to help you have fun with it. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups is here to help you nurture the hell out of this cup of love. So, everybody have a beautiful Thursday, December 4th. Enjoy this full moon tonight. And I will be back tomorrow with the next daily live tarot. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.